after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Murray flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 3 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
27-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
1st and 10 at the 40.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 29 more yards.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
He's going to run again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run the option on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
And 14.
That's complete right around the 8. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So, again, from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the Cowboy first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, touchdown, Washington. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead. And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, they'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that'll bring up second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
This time Jackson will throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 41-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Jackson out to his left. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Rolling to his right. He may try and fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Good. This Washington 14, Cowboys 2.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Throwing now is Murray. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. On play action, it's Murray. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again. Murray. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to... The ball comes out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Jackson.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
In a 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He may try and run for this. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson's going to look to run it. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. Murray fighting, lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. They'll run with Mostert. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Deron Payne in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Isaiah Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And no. It's incomplete.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chris Boswell set.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to...
And this will be caught at the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete.